Good morning, everyone. This is Gail Dudley. I was getting I don't know why I'm putting in the middle initial. This is Gail Dudley with your news in motion. Good morning to all of you on this Thanksgiving Eve. Good morning, Pastor Alex. Good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning to you all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Kim Keels. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, y'all, this is Thanksgiving Eve. Times past. Can you believe we can say it that way? Times past. We will be prepping up everything for Thanksgiving, expecting family and fun and laughter. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. This year is going to be different, but it's okay. Good morning, Yvonne. Good morning, Adrian. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So it's going to be a little different, y'all, but we can get through this. Together, we can get through this. We absolutely can. Today, I do have a little news, and then we're going to have some fun. We got a countdown today. Yeah, we couldn't do it Thursday, so we're going to do it today. We got a countdown today, so I'm excited about that. Good morning, everyone. I understand. Good morning, Shirley. I understand some people have already taken today as a day off, so they may not even be up at 7:25 in the morning. So we understand. Get your rest on. It is okay. Good morning, Annette. Good morning. Good morning, Beverly. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm going to just give people a few more seconds to tune in. If not, I know they are probably still under the covers. Good morning, Jeffrey. Haven't seen you in a minute. Good morning. Good morning. This morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Demia. Good morning, Marion. Good morning. So y'all are awake. Okay. Y'all are really awake. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so let's get started with the news on this Thanksgiving Eve. And again, we're going to have some fun. Good morning, Oscar. And if any of y'all know Mike Nicholson, I don't see him on here yet. My countdown is dedicated to him. So if y'all got Mike Nicholson's tagging, do something and tell him to get here. Because I thought about him with this countdown today. So good morning. Good morning. All right, y'all, let's get started. There is still a first. I actually meant to mention this on yesterday and totally skipped over it, but it's so important. I still wanted to bring it up today. And that is on Monday Night Football, this past Monday night, it was a complete black officials team. Completely black. NFL. First time. Who? Really, what year is it? Isn't it 2020? And we're still having first. Good morning, Stephanie. Yes, an all-black officiating crew worked the NFL game for the first time in league history when the Los Angeles Rams faced the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday night. So there is still a first. When the NFL announced the crew was being assembled last week, League Executive Vice President of Football Operations Troy Vincent hailed the move as a testament to the countless and immeasurable contributions of black officials to the game, their exemplary performance, good morning, Deborah Sneed, and to the power of inclusion that is the hallmark of a great team. So, okay, we'll give you that, NFL. We'll give you that. And congratulations to that all-black crew who came out on the field on Monday night for the NFL. Yes, that's a first. We're still having first. Y'all, I'm still digging into this, but I think it's important to share. Y'all, do y'all know this makes you think that when the occupant is doing something else, we need to not go that way. We need to look at what he's doing. So this, over here could be a front, but over here could be something that could be detrimental to this country. And that is he's destroying planes, surveillance planes. They have pulled out of the international treaty, which is a national security matter. The United States formally withdrew on November the 22nd from the Open Skies Treaty. Good morning, Antoinette. It's an 18-year-old armed control and verification agreement that Washington repeatedly accused Moscow of violating. So this is the plane surveillance plane where they're part of this international treaty, and they go over and they can take pictures and see what's happening. And a lot of it has to do with nuclear warfare. They not only pulled out, but they are scrapping the planes. What? What don't you want us to see? What are you doing that you don't want us to see? So y'all, that is happening. That's serious. So as I keep digging into that, as I find out more information, I will let you know. But that is happening. Y'all, that is happening. All right, y'all, even after the occupant and his campaign signed, for the transition to happen with Biden, they filed 3 lawsuits yesterday still talking about that the election was filled with fraud. Dude, get over it. Move on. That narrative is old now. We just need you to move on. So that's happening. That's happening. That's happening, y'all. Y'all let the renovation begin. And I don't care. Go renovate Mar-a-Lago if you choose to. Go renovate it. But this is what's happening. The Trumps are having construction work done in the final months of his presidency on his living quarters in Mar-a-Lago, where he plans to be a full-time resident. 45 is in bed with the enemy. You know what, Adrian? I agree with you. I believe that's so. Good morning, Carolyn. The work is in part to update the existing space, but also to make sure that a relatively small living area that Melania wants enlarged. So they're renovating to enlarge their area. So that's all right. Bye. See you. Go get it renovated. We don't care. It's all right. It's okay. All right, y'all, the coronavirus numbers, and then we're going to have some fun. I just had to get some news out the way. In the U.S., remember, I go to the World Health Organization. We have 12,957,042 confirmed cases. Those are the confirmed cases. We're knocking on 13 million, y'all. We're knocking on 13 million. 265,972 deaths. And we have 7,639,089 that have recovered. So let's celebrate that recovery. Let's celebrate that recovery. Let's celebrate that recovery. She wants her own wing. You're probably right, Kim Edmondson. She wants her own ring, her own wing. She wants to be like, this is my space. If I got to stay here with you, Donald, I'm going to need my own space, Donald. We know she wants her own space. All right, y'all, here's, let's get serious about these numbers. I know we have been as a community, but let's talk about these numbers for a moment. Good morning, Pastor Jackie. Good morning. Let's talk about these numbers for a moment. And that is, remember I told y'all yesterday that over 3 million, the largest number since March, went through TSA on Sunday. So they say about, 5 to 7 days, maybe 14. So when they come back, wherever they going, when they come back into our areas after they have gathered, when they shouldn't be gathering, you talking about a super spreader? Let's not even think about the fact that a vaccine supposedly is coming out on the 15th of December, which, by the way, we won't be in that. I don't plan to be in that group, but that's not going to be a huge group. So in this crisis, people are still gathering. They're flying. Imagine what's going to happen anywhere from 5 to 7 days from now. Just think about that for a moment, y'all. That's huge. That's huge. So y'all, here's the numbers. New York Times is reporting that as of Monday night, 11 states, Kansas, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kentucky, Minnesota, Idaho, Tennessee, Illinois, Oklahoma, Indiana, and South Dakota had added more deaths in the past week than any other week since the pandemic. 11 states. That's a lot. One state is too many. And Texas reported more than 20,300 new confirmed cases Tuesday, the most any state has ever had in one day. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Leisha. So y'all just think about that for a moment. Hold on. I still got stuff to talk about with the coronavirus. Huffington Post is reporting that as coronavirus cases surge across the country, hey, Kenya, it's not just the obvious places you should avoid: political rallies, large weddings, crowded bars, restaurants, and nightclubs, and gyms. But listen, y'all, COVID-19 is now being transmitted in the intimate get-together. Good morning, Kimberly, Gail. Get-togethers, many of us believe are relatively safe. Contact tracing has traced back to smaller gatherings of 5 or less. Yeah. Dinner parties, intimate parties with close friends, trusted friends, game nights with family members who live in different households, sleepovers, learning pods of children. This is happening. They say right now we are seeing rampant increases in transmission of the virus within the community, often tied to small gatherings. Praying Heart protects us. Yes, Demia. Or small outbreaks in controlled settings. And this is Kristen, who is a professor and chair of the Department of Science and Technology at Bryant University. So contact tracing is taking them back to smaller gatherings. So y'all, now we're all open. We're all open. So just be prepared for that. All right, y'all, don't forget the hospitality industry. Workers, again, will begin losing their jobs this weekend. Waiters, bartenders are now losing their jobs again as governors and local officials begin to shut down the indoor dining and drinking establishments, trying to slow the spread. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Philip. And they're saying the surge is becoming very overwhelming for hospitals. So y'all pray they're not going to have jobs. This one a restaurant owner in Virginia, actually, Richmond, Virginia, is saying that he doesn't know how he's about to tell his workers that they'll be out of a job as of today, as of close today. So y'all, we have to remember them. We have to remember them. Pray for them. And again, y'all, we have to continue to help those who are food insecure, facing eviction, facing foreclosure, whatever that may be. We have to continue. All right, so y'all ready to have some fun? That was the news. We're going to have some fun. We couldn't do the countdown tomorrow because I'm not here tomorrow, so we're going to have some fun. So I wanted to do something that I don't know if Mike's on here or not, but Mike is always moving. So I said, I want to go back and find out whether Usher let me in, please. Yeah, you can get in, Kelly Lee. Good morning, Diane. Good morning. So if y'all know if Mike Nicholson is not on here, Shirley, tell your son to get on here. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Well, thank you, Philip. This is what we're doing. I went back to look at the 15 most popular dance moves from the 80s. The 15 most popular dance moves from the 80s. Yes, Kelly, but you got to go to the balcony. Y'all a mess. Y'all are a mess. See, those of you who are just joining us for the first time, we have a party on here. We are now a family. We are a community, and we have a great time. So, y'all, here's the countdown for the 15 most popular dance moves of the 80s. 15, y'all, 15. All right, y'all. And some of these, I'm like, what? So the first one, this is number 15, and I'll be going from 15 to the top one. 15 is the Alf. I don't even know what the Alf looks like. I don't even know what that is. Number 14, the worm. Number 14, the worm. The pendulum. Number 13, the pendulum. 12, the Roger Rabbit. 11, the running man. The running man. Mike was dancing yesterday. 10, the kid and play. Y'all, I'm like, what are these dances? The kid and play, the kid and play. All right, the next one is doing the butt. Y'all know that? Remember that y'all? Remember that? The butt was that one. The RoboCop is the next one. Y'all, the sprinkler is a dance? I didn't know that. The sprinkler is a dance. Girl, this is my life. Listen to you. Y'all, the next one is the snake. Then we have the Cabbage Patch. Do y'all remember the Cabbage Patch? The Cabbage Patch. The next one is the Biz. I don't know what the Biz is, but the next one's the Biz. All right, number 3. This is the top 3. Number 3, Running Man at 1, Criminal. Hey, Fred Jones. Number 3, the WAP. I don't even know what that is. I was like, what are these dances? Number 2, the prep. Number one, y'all, number one of the dances. But hold on, I got another list for you too. Number one for the dances is the moonwalk, y'all. The moonwalk got number one. The moonwalk got number one. And again, that was Odyssey who put that in there. The WAP was your favorite. Hey, Danielle. Hey, girl, what's up? All right, y'all. So that was the dance. That was dances of the 80s. That's good morning, Tracy. Y'all, here's the 15 top songs of the 80s. And this is an Amazon list of people who are still downloading these songs. All right, so I'm going to the bottom up. I'm going from the bottom up. All right, the first one is When Doves Cry by Prince. When Doves Cry by Prince. Y'all, this was the next one, number 14. And I said I was going to have fun with this. So let's have fun because I know y'all going to be singing them too. And the next one is from Jackson 5, which is Can You Feel It? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Now remember, I can't sing, okay? And then the next one is Diana Ross. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. We're going to have fun today, y'all. It's Thanksgiving Eve. And the next one by Lionel Richie. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Y'all know I'm going to delete this when this is over, right? Y'all, then Daz Band. Remember this one? So let it whip. Let's whip it, baby. Let's whip it, right? Y'all remember that? I'll be back. Go get your wig. Y'all, this is the party. Y'all, this is Romper Room for real today. Y'all, the next one is Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let's groove tonight. Y'all remember those? Do y'all remember those? Isn't it funny I do the same thing as for all of them, right? You know, you just got to do it. Y'all, then Kool in the Gang. Celebrate. Celebration time. Come on. Y'all know we just have to have fun. Y'all, this is Thanksgiving Eve. We just have to have fun. Y'all, then Tina Turner. What's love got to do with it? Y'all know y'all sitting there going back, having a good old time. That's right. We say, Deborah, sing it, girl. We gotta have fun. We gotta have fun. Y'all, then here was the next one. Gap Band, y'all, Gap Band. You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me. You gotta have fun, y'all. Then we have Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. Y'all know that one. Billie Jean is not my lover. Y'all remember that one. Then Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. I love all of y'all. Y'all can you imagine? I'll just be out there singing and dancing. Then we got Whitney Houston in here. Whitney Houston. Girl, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Y'all remember those? Y'all remember those? Y'all, now here's the top three. I am shocked of the top three. Here's number 3. George Clinton. Atomic Dog. Y'all used to hear that song in high school. Because I kind of like surveyed the crowd. And we used to have those dance parties. We would hear that song come on. We would like get up and start dancing. And everybody, start. Then we have Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. Endless Love. Number 1. Do y'all know what the number 1 song is? Tracy said, I'm living for this. Do y'all want to know what the number 1 song is? The cuss anthem. Deborah said, Bow Wow Wow. So y'all, we just have to have some fun. Y'all, we have to have some fun. Y'all, here's the number 1 song. Here's the number 1 song. And if you want your friends to laugh today, just share this video so they can just reminisce and have a good old time because we're not gathering tomorrow. But good morning, Judy. Here's the number 1 song, y'all. Here's the number 1 song. The number 1 song indicates, I kind of laughed about this because the number 1 song indicates where most of America is right now, in the purple. Purple rain, Purple Rain. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Prince came out with the #1 song, y'all. Hey, Angie. Hey, Angie. So, y'all, now that I'm not going to sing them the second time through, but let me go through this list one more time. This is the top 15 songs of the 80s. Now, see, if y'all just joining me, I sung them the first time. I'm not singing them the second time. You'll have to hit the replay. But When Doves Cry was Prince. Can You Feel It? Michael Jackson. I'm Coming Out, Diana Ross. Hello, Lionel Richie. Let It Whip, the Daz Band. Let's Groove Tonight, Earth, Wind and Fire. Celebration, Kool and the Gang. What's Love Got to Do with It? Tina Turner. You Dropped a Bomb on Me, baby. Gap Band, Billie Jean, Michael Jackson. I Just Called to Say I Love You, Stevie Wonder. I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston. Atomic Dog, George Clinton. Endless Love, Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. Purple Rain, Prince. So that's your countdown, y'all. That's your countdown for the day. That's your countdown for the day. All right, y'all. I hope y'all had some fun with that. Speaking of songs and artists, y'all, Beyonce did it again. Yesterday, the singer was nominated for 9 Grammys ahead of the 63rd award show, the most for any artist this year. And get this, did she release anything? But she still got it. She still got it. I thought she was just releasing clothes, but I guess she released something. She was nominated for 9 Grammys ahead of the 63rd award show, the most for any artist this year, the most for any artist. For the win today, for the win. And thank you, Elizabeth, for sending me this information via my messenger. For the win, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle for the win. Let me tell you why. And by the way, he needs assistance from all of us. He needs assistance from all of us. He is standing up against the industry, and we need to be excited that we're seeing this. Good morning, Pamela Carr. You're going to have to replay this one, sister, because I did the top 15 songs of the 80s, and I was singing them, okay? So Pam Lewis, you want to rewind that for sure so you can laugh. But y'all, in Netflix, from Dave Chappelle's request, did remove the Dave Chappelle show after a pay dispute with Viacom CBS. So just let me walk through this because I think it's so important. Dave Chappelle had made it clear that he did not approve of the Viacom CBS licensing his Comedy Central series. Chappelle's show without paying him a dime. They didn't pay him. The comedian spoke out during a recent Saturday Night Live monologue and now has done something about it. In a video titled Unforgiven, which he has posted on Instagram as of yesterday, I think it was early this morning, Chappelle says that he has asked Netflix, where he has a deal for stand-up specials, to take Chappelle show off. The streamer had licensed a non-exclusive basis off the service. Netflix honored Chappelle's request, so shout out to Netflix, and removed the show overnight last night. A rep for the streamer confirmed to I got this from Deadline. This show began streaming on Netflix in the U.S. on November the 1st. And then he says, in a quote, "People think I made a lot of money from the Chappelle show," Chappelle said during his video. He said, "When I left the show, I never got paid. They, Viacom CBS, didn't have to pay me because I signed the contract. But is that right?" He asked the question. "I found out that these people were streaming my work and they never had asked me or never have to tell me. Perfectly legal because I signed the contract. But is that right?" He goes on to say that's why he's working for Netflix. He likes working for Netflix because when all those bad things happened to me, that company didn't even exist. And when I found out that they were streaming Chappelle's show, I was furious. How could they not? How could they not know? So, you know what I did? This is all Dave Chappelle's quote. You know what I did? I called them and told them that this makes me feel bad. And you want to know what they did? They agreed that they would take it off their platform so that I could feel better. He goes, that's why I bleep bleep with Netflix, because they paid me my money. They do what they say they're going to do, and they went above and beyond what they could expect from a businessman. They did something just because they thought I might think that they were wrong. Chappelle then repeated his appeal to his fans, which he also made on Saturday Night Live earlier this month. So here's another quote. He says, "So I'm not going to the agents. I'm coming to my real boss. I'm coming to you. I'm begging you, if you ever liked me, if you ever think there was anything worthwhile about me, I'm begging you, please don't watch that show. I am not asking you to boycott any network. Boycott me. Boycott Chappelle's show. Do not watch it unless they pay me. Do not watch it unless they pay me." So y'all, Dave Chappelle for the win today, along with giving a shout out to Netflix for removing the show as he asked, because he said, "This makes me feel bad." Good morning, Hester, because he said, "This makes me feel bad." So y'all, he's denying himself. He's denying himself, and he's asking us to join him. And as the host of News in Motion, I'm asking this family to honor his request, and let's not watch. Let's not watch it. That's going to send a serious message that we're not watching the Dave Chappelle show. He's saying, don't boycott the network. He says, boycott me. That's the request. That's what he's asking us. So let's join him in that request. And again, shout out to Netflix for pulling it. So here's my inspirational message for today. I thought about what Dave Chappelle said and what he is doing. I said, well, number one, he's denying himself. He's denying himself, and he's asking people, yep, that's right, hashtag stand with Dave. That's right, hashtag stand with Dave. And reach out to your family and friends and ask them to join you in making this commitment. If that's something you want to do, it's up to you how you want to do it. But I'm asking you, with the news, as the host of News in Motion, to let's stand up and honor his request. So he's denying himself. He's saying, boycott me. So I think about if we would just deny ourselves and think about all of those who are out there hungry, who are cold, who are wet, who are starving, who are without a job, who's about to lose their job, as of today with what I read to you earlier. If we would just deny ourselves and think about everyone else, I believe we can make a difference. So on today, what I want to do, as you all know that I will not be here tomorrow or Friday or Monday, but I'm asking all of us to start thinking about today on this Thanksgiving Eve and put in the comment section 3 things you're thankful for. I want you to put in the comment section 3 things you are thankful for. And I'll start. I'm thankful for my life. Excuse me. I'm thankful for this community, for this family. And I am thankful for family and friends. So I am thankful for my life. I am thankful for the life that I breathe. I am thankful. I am grateful. Even though everything's not perfect, I'm still thankful. I am thankful for this News in Motion family. I am thankful for this community. I am thankful. And I am also thankful for my family and my friends. I am thankful. So please, in the comment section, list 3 things that you are thankful for. Please list 3. I want you to list 3 things that you are thankful for. And as I close out today, I want to talk about Thanksgiving. I want to talk about being thankful. And in doing that, good morning, Noana. And in doing that, I want to just talk about, God, I thank you for breath. God, I thank you for life. God, I thank you for friends and family. God, I thank you for the little that I have. God, I thank you for the greater things that I have. God, I thank you for my mind. I thank you for my health. I thank you for my ability to see and to hear and to taste and to smell and to speak. God, I thank you. I thank you, God, that I have a roof over my head. I thank you that I have food to eat. God, I just want to say thank you. God, I thank you for my husband. I thank you for my children. I thank you for my parents who are still living at age 85. God, I thank you for authentic friends. God, I thank you for family who has my back. God, I thank you for supporters. God, I thank you for the community. God, I just want to say thank you. God, I thank you that I'm even able to look into a phone and to give this message Monday through Friday. God, I say thank you. God, I thank you that I can rest at night. God, I thank you that I can get up in the morning. God, I thank you that I have water to run, that I can wash my body, that I have soap to use, that I have water to drink, clean water to drink. God, I just want to say thank you. God, I want to thank you that you are Jehovah Jireh. God, I want to thank you that you are Jehovah Nisi. God, I want to thank you that you are Savior. Thank you, God, that you are Lord. Thank you, God, that you are healer. God, thank you. God, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you that you are righteous, God. Thank you that you are faithful, God. Thank you that you honor your word, God. Thank you that you are the great I am. God, we just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God, on this morning. Thank you. Y'all continue to put your 3 things that you're thankful for. And then I have something else I'm going to ask you to do over our break. I want you to spend the next few days reflecting. I want you to spend the next few days reflecting. If somebody would put this in there, I would greatly appreciate it. So this is what I want us to do over the next few days while we're taking our break. Over the next few days, I want you to look at this as a time of reflection. And I want you to answer these 3 questions just for yourself in your journal. Get you a journal, answer these 3 questions. Question number 1. What's going well? I want you to do a reflection, look over your life, and answer this question. What's going well? So again, if somebody can put these 3 questions in there all together, I would greatly appreciate it. Question number 2, what do you need to change? What needs changing? What needs change? What needs changing? What do you need to change? However you want to do that. So again, these next 4 days, I want you to do some reflection. Number 1, answer the question, what's going well? Number 2, what needs to change? And number 3, how can I serve? Those are the 3 questions. Again, the next few days, think about and reflect and ask yourself the question, what's going well? Ask yourself the question, what needs to change? And ask yourself the question, how can I serve? Those are the 3 questions I want you to truly reflect on. Nothing that you're going to share with anybody. This is for you. We're going into that season of reflecting. We're going through that season of taking a life look that I talked about a few weeks ago. Just look back and see, okay, what's going well, what needs to change, and how can I serve? All right, y'all, remember, I am not here tomorrow or the day after or Monday, November the 30th. I will be back on December the 1st, y'all. I will be back on December the 1st. Remember Black Friday when you're shopping, if you have chosen to shop. Remember Black Friday. Remember Black and Brown businesses. If you're shopping on Saturday, remember small businesses. Shop local. And if you're shopping on Cyber Monday, go to all the websites of people in this community. There are many people in this community. And what I would like for you to do, this is a freebie, y'all. Come December 1st, I have to change that because my millennial told me I can't keep doing this. In this thread today, post your business. Post your business. Post your business. And don't forget mine. You can go to Amazon or Barnes & Noble and just type in my name and see the books that come up. Y'all, books are going to be great gifts this year. Services, coaching services are going to be great this year. Supporting the paparazzi teams that are on here. That I believe 2 or 3 of you who are on here. Don't forget them. Remember, Deborah Johnson does cards. So remember her business. Y'all, remember the businesses out here. Let's support one another. And remember, y'all, it's not just the one day. It's beyond that as well. So with that, I am Gail Dudley with your News in Motion. You make it a great day. Have a wonderful, safe, healthy Thanksgiving. Remember to wear your mask if you're going out. Wash your hands and practice social distancing. If you are gathering, please open up windows to let the air come through or have your gathering outside. Take your own meal, y'all. Y'all be smart about it. Be smart about it. Be smart about it. Please be smart about it. Again, I'm not here on Monday. Why? I'm celebrating 29 years with an amazing man. And so I'm going to not be here on Monday. So we're just going to have a long weekend. But I'll see you on December the 1st. I'll see you on December the 1st. And I love you too, Tracy. I love you too. All right, y'all. Eat well. Enjoy the weekend. Reflect. What's going well? What do you need to change? And what was the third one? How can I serve? All right, y'all. Love you all. Have a safe, happy, blessed Thanksgiving. Peace out. And remember, You dropped the bomb on me, baby. See y'all.